Well, go ahead, Ubi. Make your move. Because no matter what move you make, I assure you my master will have the perfect strategy to counter it. Oh yeah? We'll see about that. I'll start with my field spell, Voyager Multiverse. This lets me banish your bedrock loading screen from the field. And in return, I get to draw a card. Oh, and don't bother activating any more of those, because as long as my field spell is on the field, any field spell that you try to activate will just get banished. Ah, good going. Now your hand's safe. Thank you. Now then, I activate my field spell's other special ability, letting me summon my Cactus from my hand. When he's summoned, I get to banish my Voyager Primrose from my deck. And by doing so, I can summon my Voyager Primrose. Then I normal summon Voyager Lily, who lets me special summon my Voyager Vines from my hand. Now with all 4 of my monsters assembled, I shall perform a Contact Fusion. I combine all 4 of my monsters to fusion summon Voyager Conqueror! Oh please, that spiky punk can't harm Zero Knight. Hold it, I'm not done just yet. Now, a few effects will activate. First, I get to draw another Voyager card from my deck. Then, I get to negate your monster's effects and reduce its attack points. That ought to prevent a Shadow Knight from trying anything tricky. Then, you lose 700 points. And then, you take another 300 points of damage for every monster used to summon Conqueror. And with your monster now finally living up to his name, he should be easy pickings. Conqueror, attack!
Activate Trap. Bedrock Conversion.
Uh-oh.
This not only restores my monster's special abilities, but you are now also unable to negate my monster's effects permanently.
Wait, what? Basically, you can still negate his monster's effects, just not with lingering ones, that's all. Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense. Well, it doesn't matter. Your monster has 0 attack points.
Activate Effect. Bedrock Zero Knight. Since my monster has 0 attack points, I can steal your monster's attack and add it to his own.
Oh. A fine counter well performed, my lord. You had to jinx it, didn't you? Sorry.
Zero Knight. Slay his Conqueror.
No matter, this should make up for it. I activate Conqueror's special ability. Since it's attacking a monster whose attack points are higher than its own, I can automatically destroy your monster. Now then, I'll set 2 cards face down and call it a turn. And Conqueror now switches to defense mode, so my life points are safe. Well, at least you've done some damage. That's good enough.
My turn. Draw. Activate Spell Card. Bedrock Calling Card. This lets me add 1 Bedrock card from my deck to my hand. Do you choose to negate this effect?
Well, I'm definitely not negating that card.
Activate Trap Card. Bedrock Conversion. Once per turn, this trap card lets me choose whenever I want to negate my own effects or not. So I will choose to negate my own card's effect.
Wait, what? Wait, he can choose himself? Great, his deck just became a whole lot more savage. Even without that trap card. Silence always has been.
As punishment for being negated, my calling card allows me to draw 3 cards from my deck instead. I special summon one of them, Bedrock Shadow Knight.
Huh? He can summon that monster just like that?
This monster can be summoned without any cost. Do you choose to negate this effect?
Go ahead, choose to negate the effect. Because if you do, not only will Shadow Knight return, but its attack strength will double! And your doom will come sooner than expected! Oh, well in that case, I ain't negating it. Oh. Forgive me, my lord.
Activate effect, Bedrock Shadow Knight. By banishing another bedrock monster from my graveyard, it gains an additional attack this turn. Then I equip to it my Bedrock Zero Blade. This gives it 400 extra attack points. Bedrock Shadow Knight attack. Destroy his Conqueror. Surging Shadow Slash.
Conqueror isn't going anywhere. I play my trap Voyager Maintenance. This allows Conqueror to gain counters equal to its fusion materials. And by removing one of them, I can prevent it from being destroyed.
Activate Quick Play spell, Bedrock Retaliation. This allows me to negate your trap card's effect.
Oh dear. Perfect, my lord. Now, when he chooses to negate your spell, not only will all of his spell and trap cards be destroyed, but they can't be activated. What? So it's either my maintenance or the rest of my cards. Well, I guess that's no contest. I choose to negate the effect.
Very well then. All of your other cards are destroyed.
His other cards took one for the team in order to keep his monster alive.
And thanks to my Shadow Blade spell card, my monster can inflict piercing damage. Do you choose to negate this effect?
Well, no, ain't negating it. I don't even want to see what that effect will do.
Very well then. Attack!
Ooh, come on, Jones, can't you get this thing open any faster? Easy, Draco, don't blow a blood vessel, I'm working as fast as I can! And to think we probably would have been able to get this thing open right now if you chose, oh, I don't know, to actually win your duel instead of acting like an idiot and losing again? Hello, secret identity. Gotta keep up appearances? Take it easy, Draco. I've seen Yugioh's performance in the tournament. Although it still could use quite a bit of work, I'm sure he's more than capable of handling whomever would be on the other side of that door. But I should be there with him. I should be helping him. I should be the one taking care of this massive threat. It should be my burden to bear. Hello? Anyone there on that side? Yugioh? Who? I say hello, Yugioh. Are you doing all right? Still in one piece. At least for now. That's good to hear. What's happening on the other side of that door? Me and Uber...
It's Oliver.
...are dueling silence. We were trapped on the other side of this thing and we have no choice. Dueling... Oh no. Yugioh, be careful! You know how powerful he is! Don't worry, Draco. Things are going fine. Ah! Enough. All the same, be on your guard. And make sure that he doesn't screw up. I heard that. Indeed, Yugioh. We will be along shortly to assist you. Right, yeah. Looks like our worst fears are confirmed. Silence has reached the computer room before us. Well, that's official. It's an emergency. Better step on it! So, what exactly is your beef with this Uber person anyway? None of your business. Alright.
I place one card face down. Turn end.
Well done, my lord. Very well done! Your Shadow Knight has them on the ropes! Uber, are you okay? It's Oliver. And yes, I'm okay. Blimey. If I didn't see why this guy was such a big threat before, I see it now. You think you'll be able to handle it? I've handled worse. If I can survive going against the big bad himself, Mephiles, then I'm sure I can survive against him. Wait, really? Yeah, a long story. I'll see if I can tell it you if we make it out of this. It's your turn now, evolutionist. Make one of your quote-unquote perfect moves. My next move doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be a good one. Draw!
Nice, it's my tag out spell. And since that amalgamation's ability is no longer in effect, I can use all of these spell cards. Let's put that mute mouth in his place.
Alright then, I'll start off with Tag Out. This lets me return one of my split mushrooms back into the deck to swap it out with a different pocket monster. I bring out Pocket Larry Lava in defense. That little thing, it's as harmless as a wiggly worm. How is that little critter supposed to stand up to the great might of Bedrock Shadow Knight? Oh, don't be too harsh on him. Besides, he's only a lava. Wait until you see what he looks like when he grows up. I play DDoS Evolution. This sends 2 DDoS Evolutions from my deck to the graveyard, and then evolves my lava. I expand the DNA strand and evolution summon Pocket Vespanite. When my Vespanite is summoned, I can add my Larry Lava back to my hand. But he won't be staying there for long. Now, I'll play Pocket Fusion. This lets me combine my Larry Lava with the Pocket Split Mushroom that's still on my field. What? You can fusion summon? Yep, and with these two, I think I'm going to fusion summon Pocket Multiply! It looks like this evolutionist is going to be a bit more tricky than the ones that we have faced in the past. Isn't that right, my lord? I can see you have quite a talent for fusion summoning as well. Good job, Yugioh. Cheers. When Multiply is summoned, I get to summon Multiply tokens equal to the number of Pocket Normal monsters in my graveyard. There are only 2, so I can only bring out that many. But on the plus side, the original Multiply gains 200 attack for each of them. Not that that matters though, because by getting rid of one of those tokens, my Multiply can then consume 2 cards on your field. Go, Multiply! Get rid of his Bedrock Conversion and Shadow Knight!
Activate Trap. Bedrock Anti-Mirror. This negates your monster's special ability. Do you choose to negate this effect?
Well, I'm definitely not going to choose to negate that effect, but considering your conversion's still out and about, I guess you're just gonna negate it yourself anyway.
I activate the ability of my Bedrock Conversion, negating my anti-mirror. Now, as punishment for being negated, not only can I prevent both of my cards from being destroyed, but I can destroy 2 of your cards instead. Destroy both his monsters.
Thought so. Good work, my lord, using his own tricks against him. Oh, seriously? I swear, with that trap card, it's like every move he makes goes from bad to worse. Yeah, well it ain't gonna get us this time. Thanks to my Multiply special ability, I can get rid of its last token instead, to save its life. And as for my Vespanite, he can't be destroyed by card effects so long as I control another pocket monster. So what if you manage to survive that trick? No matter, you should probably face the facts now. You're no match for the Great Silence, so maybe you should throw in the towel. How can I do that when I have a perfectly good chance to overwhelm your master? How is that possible? Both of your monsters are pathetic in comparison to Shadow Knight. Not for long. I activate Multiply skill by removing an EXP card from my graveyard. Bedrock Shadow Knight loses 700 attack points for every pocket monster I control. I control 2, so 1400 of its attack points are history. Now, Multiply, consume his Shadow Knight in your mighty swarm! Vespanite, attack his life points directly! Ha! Good job. You managed to strike him directly. Oh no, my lord! I do all right! Ah, of course, he's fine. Although, is it me or is there just something really creepy about the way he just tanks those hits like that? I mean, the solid mass is up, so it hurts him too. It's just kind of disturbing how he takes all of that physical damage and just brushes it off. Yeah, you're not the only one. It is kind of creepy how he just tanks all of that damage like that. Ugh. Regardless, I don't have much else I'd like to do. The only other thing I think I'll try is banishing my pocket surprise encounter from the graveyard. By doing so, I can add another pocket spell or trap directly to my hand. I set it down and end my turn.
Draw.
We've got him in a corner, but at this point he could be more dangerous than ever. Better be careful. I'll say. He only has one card in his hand, but whatever it is could turn things around in a second.
Monster, emerge from the grave.
What?
You're in for it now, Lancers. Now, prepare yourself as you face the might of one of my master's strongest monsters. Prepare yourselves as you bear witness Bedrock Zero Shadow Knight.
Hey? Where'd that fusion monster come from? I don't know, I mean, he didn't activate any cards, unless... You didn't need to activate any cards, did you? That's right, Ubi! You're not the only one with contact fusion! But how?
My Bedrock Zero Shadow Knight can be summoned by banishing its fusion materials from my graveyard. And now I shall use its effect. When summoned, all of your monsters have their attack points reduced to 0. Do you choose to negate this effect?
Yeah, well, I don't need to negate it. I play my trap, Pocket Safeguard! With it, you can no longer lower my monster's attack points, so I'm all good here.
I activate my Bedrock Conversion. This will negate my monster's effect for me.
Or not. Yugioh, watch out!
As punishment for negating my monster's effect, I can summon it right back to the field. And now all of your monsters are destroyed. Go, Deep Dark Guillotine!
Ugh. Good thing Vespa Knight's still on the field.
For every monster destroyed, Zero Shadow Knight gains 1,000 extra attack points.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Battle, Zero Shadow Knight. Destroy his monster. Pitch Black Execution.
Ah! Oh, God! Yugioh! Yes, my master, yes! Oh, just a little bit more, and they're finished!
Turn end.
Are you okay? I've been through worse. Ugh. I'll manage. Think you will? We've come this far. We might as well see it through. Then the turn's all yours. Oh, you'll see it through, all right. See it through long enough to see your destruction. So make what I can consider to be your final turn. Never say never, you scrawny bootlicker. I resent that. Let's see how your master mime over there handles this. I draw! And you know what? I think I know just the tool to use to make you talk.